I don't think.
What do you think that like the first song he ever heard was in his life? Like, and I'm not saying you had to be somewhere like age. I'm just saying I don't even think he like listens to music.
I don't think that Drake anticipated he would mention anything about hearing the album. I don't think that was a part of the plan at all. I think Drake looked like he was actually surprised he even said it. Was like,
I think he was sick about it. He played it off well, but
so this is what I'm saying. So when you say it's the rollout, like, I don't think Drake was anticipating Aiden saying anything about the new music, like, at all. I think Aiden caught him by surprise by just saying that. Like, I don't think that was part of a plan or a rollout at all. I mean, him and Aiden obviously have a relationship.
Yeah, of course.
And Drake, trusts him with his music. So he let him hear some of the music. And Aiden just said it. I mean, I also want to make it clear. I'm not saying Drake being a global superstar, I don't think that the live and die opinion is off like nerdy hip hop people like me whatsoever. I think the Aiden community is a huge part of his fan base to begin with. He's a global superstar. People that are just casual music fans, you need their opinion as well. But I don't know. I just think with everything going on, I would have texted him like, I'm never sending you a fucking untitled link again. How you know that's not what he texted him right there?
It definitely could be. It definitely could be.
You're fried.
Dude, like things are already on edge no matter what. And the only person that has publicly said that they heard the music, he was like, yeah, no, shit cool. And you not even like that. Like nobody looks to Aiden for fucking
that's why I don't
music
think,
opinions.
That's why I don't think it matters what he said. I don't think that.
No, it just fuels. I would be frustrated because it fuels a narrative that's being carried already coming off everything. That's why I just think with certain, like, just stick to Gam, because he's talked about music with Aiden before and I've never understood it. Like,
Hi, it's Savvy Mike here, and the clip just finished. But before we get into my intro and the rest of this video, I do want to encourage everyone that is watching this video that at least wants to continue to watch my channel. I'm not saying you have to, I'm not saying you do, but please subscribe. I'm trying to get to 10,000 subscribers by the end of the year, and the only way I could do that is by getting you to subscribe. And also on the screen I have my Twitch channel up, where I basically do all of these videos live on Twitch. Like, that's where I do most of the lives at now. So if you want to watch me do these videos live, I'm usually on late at night. No matter what coast you're on, I'm on around the time you're probably asleep. So if you're ever just up with fucking insomnia, you just can't sleep, come on through. I love to chat it up. We could talk about the topics that I have and the clips that I'm playing and reacting to. And I'll also play the game and probably play some 2K, Marvel Rivals, FIFA, Mortal Kombat. A lot goes over here. So please, twitch.tv/SavvyMike96. It is in the description below. I am Savvy Mike, and this is I Am Savvy Mike TV. And, well, if you don't know, Drake was doing a stream with Aiden. Now, if you don't know, when Drake chooses to go live, he's doing it on Kick, where he's making a lot of money gambling with stake. He has a lot of partnerships going on there. And while, yes, over the weekend he was having a jolly old good time with Aiden and I think Trainwrecks and XQC. It was like a group stream they were having, and they were asking Drake weird-ass questions. Nothing about music, nothing about anything of any substance. No, it was just a bunch of bullshit, if I could say so myself, at least from what I saw, at least the highlights from the stream that I looked at. Nothing really was said of importance. No, the important shit with Drake was happening in court. Because if you don't know, today, apparently, Drake's lawyers filed a motion, like, they asked UMG for any records of Kendrick Lamar assaulting a woman or Dave Free being, like, that's what Drake lawyers asked for, which is like, well, Drake came on the scene, you know, rapping, saying this was the truth and this is the things that he know, but apparently he's subpoenaing his fucking label to give him the documents on so he can prove that what he was saying was right. And instead of him coming with the documents, instead of him bringing the proof and saying, hey, this is the proof, I was telling the truth. No, he's gonna subpoena the label that he's suing and try and get them to expose documents. And then apparently they asked for Kendrick Lamar's contract, and it was heavily redacted. Like 22 pages of Kendrick Lamar's contract was heavily redacted. They could basically, Drake's lawyer said they could barely read it. They could barely fucking read it. It was like, bro, what is this? This ain't his contract. This is just 2 lines and a whole bunch of fucking black lines over there, the important shit. We want to see the important shit. You know, I don't know. The more and more this goes on, the more and more Drake makes these moves in court. It just takes, you know, a lot of the credibility from him. It's just, you know, you can't take his raps too seriously anymore. You know, at least I can't. You know what I mean? While I could jam out to What Did I Miss and call which one is that that was trash. You know, at the same time, it's like you seeing this court stuff happen and you're like, damn, why is this guy who he is? Like, can he let this go? Like, why are you subpoenaing your label, Drake, and asking for them to give you documents on if Kendrick Lamar is a woman beater or not? Or if Dave Free is. What you think UMG got, Drake? You think they got a DNA test just somewhere in a file cabinet somewhere? Like, here's the actual DNA test of Kendrick Lamar's kids. Turns out Dave Free is actually the father. We're gonna hide this one away. Come on now, Drake. What are we doing? Anyways, but I just had to update you on that. That's what's happening in court. But outside of that, like I said, he was on Aiden Ross' stream, and Rory has a problem with it. He was like, he doesn't like this look for Drake. Why is he going and doing streams and interviews with a person like Adin Ross? Now, I would want to warn Rory, okay? Because apparently when you question why certain people are sitting on certain platforms, people don't hear that. They hear you either defending the trash shit or not. They don't care about what platform they're sitting on. Are you defending Drake right now, Rory? That's all that matter. That's all that matter. And apparently he's not. Apparently he's violating him. He's going off on him for sitting with Adin Ross. Let's listen.
Why is Adin Ross the Iceman rollout?
Is Adin Ross the Iceman rollout?
I mean, obviously they've been on stream together because of the stake relationship and everything that they've been doing, but he had mentioned that Drake had sent him Iceman already, and he was like, yeah, shit, cool. And I could even see it in Drake's face of like, yo, I sent you the album and with the platform you have, that's your reaction. Like,
yeah, but that's
not
fucking that's not a rollout though. You said that he's the rollout.
No, I'm just saying, well, yes, it is part of the rollout. Let's call it for what it is. Of course it is. His relationship with Aiden, whether it be genuine or because of common business interests, Aiden is a big part of anytime Drake speaks. And I just feel like that's cool when you're doing the streaming and gambling thing, because I'm never going to take away from the base that Aiden has. Mm-hmm. I'm well aware of his platform. Mm-hmm.
But the problem is, Rory, it feels like both sides are being played right now. You can't be buddy-buddy with Aiden and then sitting with Kai Cenat saying you're going to have him direct your music video for Somebody Loves Me that never comes out. Like, that never happened, by the way. Like, that never happened. They went through all that. They had people submitting stuff and all this extra shit for something to never drop. You feel me? It's just like you can't be playing both sides, and then when neither side is beneficial to what you got going on, you just say fuck them. Because that's all Drake does. And it seems like that's what he's doing now. It seems like that's what he's doing. What he used to do with the rappers is what he's doing with the streamers now. I'm going to sit by Kai because he's popping at the moment. And then I'm going to go sit by Aiden because I actually like him. You know, he's a Jew. I'm a Jew. Let's come together, my Jew brother. Look, that's not anti-Semitic. I'm just saying that's just what it is. It's the truth. I'm just saying that's probably how he sees it. I don't know. That's how I would see it if I was a Jew. I'm just saying. That's all I'm saying. But regardless of it, he can't play both sides. And then, honestly, he knows Aiden has some problems with Kai. And he knows, although Kai tries to keep it as peaceful as he can amongst the public, Kai don't like this nigga Aiden. I don't think they like each other at all. But, you know, I guess for their fan base, like, I guess neither one of them wants their fan base really going after the other. So there's like, just so we don't start no streamer wars or nothing like that, let's just chill out, make it seem like it's copacetic. But, if you do something I don't like, I'm going to call it out. That's what they do now. That's what Kai and Aiden do. So, it's just, I think Drake is just around them like he was around the rappers that, like, now it's just the streamers. At first it was the rappers. If it was a young popping rapper somewhere right now that Drake could siphon some clout off of, he would. It's not.
But when it comes to music, at a time when your music is probably under the biggest microscope it's ever been under since 2008, yeah, Aiden is the one that you want to talk music with. Like, he's not even Aiden for hip hop. Like, what are we talking about? Yeah, like, this is the person that you want to go on stream with. Even I came on here and said that Kai should be number one on that hip hop list. But when it comes down to it, I think Kai is a streamer before he's a music person, which is fine. I'm not saying you have to be that whatsoever, but at least like Kai or somebody would have been better to send music to for a reaction, and that would go out to the public. This guy?
I'm going to tell y'all right now, the person that he wants to mention but can't is DJ Academics. Rory can't say his name. He's like, look, either Kai or somebody. Come on, Rory. You can say his name, Rory. It's okay. It's okay. Axe still talks about y'all whenever y'all are going viral. You can say his name, Rory. Go ahead. You got it.
I don't think.
What do you think that like the first song he ever heard was in his life? Like, and I'm not saying you had to be somewhere like age. I'm just saying I don't even think he like listens to music.
I don't think that Drake anticipated he would mention anything about hearing the album. I don't think that was a part of the plan at all. I think Drake looked like he was actually surprised he even said it. Was like,
I think he was sick about it. He played it off well, but
so this is what I'm saying. So when you say it's the rollout, like, I don't think Drake was anticipating Aiden saying anything about the new music, like, at all. I think Aiden caught him by surprise by just saying that. Like, I don't think that was part of a plan or a rollout at all. I mean, him and Aiden obviously have a relationship.
Yeah, of course.
And Drake, trusts him with his music, so he let him hear some of the music. And Aiden just said it. I mean,
I also want to make it clear. I'm not saying Drake being a global superstar. I don't think that the live and die opinion is off like nerdy hip hop people like me whatsoever. I think the Aiden community is a huge part of his fan base to begin with. He's a global superstar. People that are just casual music fans, you need their opinion as well. But I don't know. I just think with everything going on, I would have texted him like, I'm never sending you a fucking untitled link again.
How you know that's not what he texted him right there?
It definitely could be. It definitely could be.
You're fried.
Dude, like you're things are already on edge no matter what. And the only person that has publicly said that they heard the music, he was like, yeah, no, shit cool. And you not even like that. Like, nobody looks to Aiden for fucking
that's why I don't
music
think,
opinions.
That's why I don't think it matters what he said. I don't think that.
No, it just fuels. I would be frustrated because it fuels a narrative that's being carried already coming off everything. That's why I just think with certain, like, just stick to Gam, because he's talked about music with Aiden before and I've never understood it. Like, that shouldn't even be your, I guess, wave with the music side. Keep to gambling, keep to just funny streaming shit with him.
Yeah.
Music, dog, that should be the last fucking thing that you even speak to that human being about.
Yeah, but it don't matter, man. Drake is...
Of course, it's a very small thing.
That shit doesn't matter. That shit is very, very small in the bigger scheme of things. But again, him and Aiden have a personal relationship, and Aiden just, wanted people to know he heard the album. For whatever reason. I don't know why he would say that. Like, it is what it is. But I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I don't think that does anything negative for the rollout. I don't think it does anything negative for the way people are going to receive the music. Once they have the music, which is what they seem to do with any Drake album over the years, is they'll love it. It's that simple. Like, I don't think anything changes.
Drake should be extremely intentional with every move he's about to make. And I just don't think that's the one. Because even like...
But how is that why you keep saying Drake's move? That's not a Drake move. That's Aiden just saying he heard
let me land my point. Even back in the day, like I remember, and I'm not spilling any news per se, there was a time where there was a Drake Dropbox that had just been sent to so many fucking people that they were just uploading music. Like I heard half of CLB because there was just a Dropbox that was just being shared everywhere because he was sending it to certain people. And I'm not saying Aiden wouldn't hold it down or anything like that, but like you're dealing with people that would be more on the side of, hey, I have this than, hey, let me hear it. And to me, that's a problem in this time. That's all.
I understand. Yeah, I get it.
But I don't know. I'm looking forward to Iceman. I put out something literally just now. I don't know if this is a trailer for a tour coming to a city near you with a bunch of tour footage. What did I miss in the background? If he's already announcing a tour for Iceman, and I don't know if that's the case here, I would assume Iceman would be coming out Friday. Like, if you putting out a tour announcement,
I'm going to go on the side of this is probably a visual movie going to be available in theaters.
Okay.
So people that aren't at the shows overseas can get a glimpse of the show, can watch the show, maybe stream it at some point. Look at all the production that's gone into the show, the set, that behind the scenes in depth look of a Drake show. I think this is probably going to be like one of those like a short film type of thing.
I mean, I'd love that type of stuff. I actually kind of miss, not so much like Fade to Black, but just like that used to be a thing for huge artists where their concerts would be in movie theaters.
Yeah.
If you couldn't catch it. So if that's the case, I think that's a great idea.
Drake's on tour at the moment, by the way. He's overseas. He's like, while he's rolling this album out, apparently he's doing concerts overseas as well. Like, he hasn't stopped rapping. I was having this conversation with Dion. Shout out to him. His birthday was the other day. I was having this conversation. And I was just like, it's certain. I'm not talking about Drake, by the way. I'm not talking about Drake. As far as his touring, I will, like, why hasn't he stopped? Like, at a certain point, I wouldn't be on tour anymore, especially if I got an album coming out. I would be way more locked in on getting this album where I want it to be and then going back on tour. But Drake is doing both at the same time. And I think that's because he just wants to keep his mind, like, he doesn't want his mind to be idle. He wants his lawyers to deal with that court shit while he's just doing what he loves to do, which is music, I guess. But at the same time, it's like certain rappers should, like, okay, put a name, for example, because I'm not talking about Drake. I was referring to DDG when we were having this conversation because I was on Twitter and I just seen a DDG had dropped another song. He's been dropping a song every week damn near. And I get, okay, well, I want to keep dropping because as soon as one's going to hit, it's going to be one that just, oh, boom, that's the one. And it's like, DDG, it's over. It's not going to be one that's the one, my guys. It's not. It's a wrap. Unfortunately, nobody wants to hear it. We know where your talent level has peaked at, and that was moonwalking Calabasas. That was Elon Musk. That's where it peaked. You will never reach that again. At least in my eyes. You will never make those, unless you go get back with Gunna and Blueface. You will never make those two songs ever again. At least two songs to that magnitude, that caliber, that hit. It's never going to happen. So why some rappers should just stop rapping. DDG does well with the streams. He's a streaming guy. He does that well. He gets the numbers. That's what matters. Do that. Why is he still rapping? I get you. You just got time to do whatever the fuck you want to do. but at some point, somebody close should tell him, hey, we're good. Nobody wants to hear this shit other than your fucking fans. And if that's the case, just give it to them. Hey, fans, this is for you. More music. They eat it up. Oh, yeah, more DDG music. We love that. Let them have it. let them have it. And if a song's just that good, I promise you, one of them will take it, put it on TikTok, it'll go viral, and then boom, you got your hit. That's how that works now for DDG. Till then, stop rapping. Some niggas need to put the pen down. Okay? I'm not telling Gunna to put the pen down. He just sold 90,000. He's not putting the pen down for that. Look, I just won't be listening to it at this point. But hey, if y'all like it, have at it. But it's a lot of rappers that's not selling 90,000 that need to put the pen down. Just put it down. It's a wrap. You're not selling and you suck. Let's end this. Anyways, let me know what y'all think in the comments below. I didn't even really look. I went on a tangent, and that's all I feel at this point. We're 18 minutes in on this video. I need to stop yapping. I am Savvy Mike, and this is I Am Savvy Mike TV. Let me know what y'all think about what Rory had to say. Let me know what y'all think about Drake rolling his album out with Aiden Ross and being on his stream. And also let me know what you think about Aiden Ross basically, struggling off the fact that he heard the Iceman album, and it was cool. Let me know in the comments below. I am Savvy Mike, and this, again, is I Am Savvy Mike TV. Peace.